Now, we know this isn't going to be easy. Nothing we do ever is. We know that we can't just throw money at this problem, especially not at this time. And we know that it won't be solved by government alone, or by businesses alone, or by communities alone. If we want to make a difference in this issue, we all are going to have to step up, all of us. We all have to find a way to do our part. Solving this problem is about people like Mayor Lozano and Representative Dwight Evans, who decided that no child should be consigned to a life of poor health because of the neighborhood that his or her family lives in. So what did they do? They started reaching out to businesses, helping folks set up shop in communities in their area. It's about organizations like the Food Trust, who've been studying this issue and creating models for how to solve it. It's about coalitions like the FreshWorks Fund, who've come together and pooled their resources and expertise, and they'll be bringing small family-owned grocery stores into underserved communities all across California. And it's, of course, about companies like Walgreens and Walmart and SuperValu. It's about entrepreneurs like Greg Calhoun and Jeffrey Brown. All of them are stepping up. They decided to take that risk. They decided to make that investment because what they knew was how big that payoff could be, not just in terms of dollars, but in the lives of our children, the lives that we can save. You see, they didn't do this just as executives who care about their company's bottom lines. And I've met these people. They did it as parents and as grandparents who care about the health of our kids. They did it as leaders who care about our country's future. And I think that Jeff Brown put it best when he said, and these are his words, we're not going to be on the sidelines, he said. We're going to be right with our communities using what we're good at, solving problems through innovation and entrepreneurial thinking. And I have had the pleasure of seeing firsthand what happens when folks like Jeff put that innovation and entrepreneurial thinking into work in our communities. Last year, I had the privilege of visiting Philly, a city where just 7 years ago, there were fewer supermarkets per person than almost anywhere in America. But today, because of the dedicated efforts of elected officials and nonprofit organizations and businesses across the state of Pennsylvania, they have funded 88 supermarket projects in 34 counties, bringing nutritious food to more than 500,000 people in that state. And they're projecting to create or preserve more than 5,000 jobs, often in communities that need these jobs the most. And I visited one of those stores during my time there, and I have to tell you from firsthand experience, the stores are thriving. And these are beautiful, bright, gleaming stores that would make any community proud. And the people who work there and shop there were proud to be part of it. They were proud to have that kind of store in their communities. And they were turning a good profit. And we know that when these stores succeed, they can serve as anchors in our communities, drawing customers from surrounding neighborhoods and communities and creating jobs for people like Josie and so many others, and all the folks out there who are wanting to work in their communities. And that, in turn, can attract other businesses to come and set up shop, which can mean even more customers and even more jobs. So we know the impact that we can have here. I mean, all of us understand how important this is on so many different fronts. And that's why, as part of Let's Move, we created a healthy food financing initiative to encourage efforts like those in Philadelphia to happen all across America. We can do it there, we can do it everywhere. And this administration is committing $35 million this year. And the 2012 budget proposes another $330 million for next year.